Live.
That way you don't have to worry about it, but your review is coming after you.
We are live. My body is ready. Here, hold on, let me get this set up.
My mind.
So we can see this
now.
going on here. A 1, 2.
Oh, that's 6, so we could see the entire
Yeah, so you can see the
entire situation over there.
all the comments and everything. Yeah.
What's up?
I did get to talk to Rob quite a bit today, like over email.
Okay, cool.
So he knows if like if he does have questions, like my school email, he's gonna just do that because I have that one on my phone.
Okay.
So he can just email me.
Awesome. Right on. Awesome. Right on.
Ah,
Whoa.
I'm
What?
getting it. Hold on.
Huh?
Please hold.
Eh?
Please hold, everybody. I'll just do this. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Poppet.
Pop this up like that. Little share. Boom. There we go. Now we can see what's going on. Hello.
Oh, I'm tired.
How are you guys today? Is audio sounding all right? Are we too loud? Are we too quiet?
Tacticon. What's up, dude? Nathan, Gabriel, Dimitri, Sam Rivera. I remember that cat. Always gotten. I think that Sam Rivera dude always says nice things, which is nice. My wife is calling right now, so I will be right back. I apologize, even though it's only. Oh, that's a good idea. Take the mic off.
Yeah. Don't want them to hear
What's
your.
up, girl?
Hey, baby.
What's up, girl?
All right, so you just got me for a minute now, boys. What's up, guys? What does everybody want to talk about tonight? We're pretty much open book. I'll turn my phone off here since we're in the movie theater. I am yours tonight. Let's talk. Thank you. Can we get Tacticon slaps? I don't even know what that means. When is the V4 back in stock? Super soon. We're getting it back super soon. Hold tight. I know, tons of people are stoked about it. I need another one for one of my pistols, so. Let's talk about the Tacticon Armament OnlyFans. If you haven't found the link, that's on you, brother. What shipping carrier do you guys use for plate carriers? Anywhere between USPS and FedEx or UPS. I'm not fully sure. I'm not in shipping. That's mostly a customer service question. Jake would probably know a little bit better on that one. What will AR500 stop? A lot. I can't remember everything off the top of my head, but on our website there is a full list of the ballistic threat capabilities of the AR500. It's rated for level 3+, so that means I believe green tip 308, 7.62 39. I believe 7.62 by 54R. I can't quite remember though, so don't hold me on that. Need the OnlyFans. I'm not here for the temp check. I'm here because I want M81 as an option. Backpack plate, peace of mind for kids. Word, I appreciate that. FedEx is hot garbage. I do agree. It is some hot garbage. Difference between AR500 and AR600. AR600 is a little bit lighter. And if I recall correctly, again, I'm a trigger monkey and I point the camera at things. I'm not a ballistics expert, but I believe that it has a higher ballistic capability. I believe it can stop the 300 Win Mag, if I remember correctly. Again, that's up on our site, and all that information is under each description of the plates. There is a full ballistic sheet for you guys, because we want you to know everything. I want to win free shit too, and free shit, you might win. It's debatable. We still haven't fully talked about what we're gonna do to give you guys free stuff, but we'll give you guys free stuff.
Did those go out?
What?
Did those go out?
Oh yeah,
the free shit.
Yeah. All the free shit, but we're giving away free shit today too.
What are we giving away today?
I don't know. I just got the go ahead.
What do you guys want?
That's a good question. I work for FedEx and can confirm they are hot garbage.
It's not going to be hard to give away free shit because we're so unpopular that we have 66 viewers in our. We've advertised this like YouTube Live for like 3 weeks.
Dude, I don't
And
care.
then like 60 people show up.
These
which is great. These
No.
60 people are like
You guys are my
absolute
best
fucking
friends.
awesome. And we can
well-
respond to every question, which is great because
Hopefully.
the guys like T-Rex will do one and there's like 5,000 questions every minute and you can't possibly get to those things.
Right.
So
Bull pups, yes or no? I don't know. I haven't worked a whole lot with bull pups, so I couldn't tell you. I want to. I would like to try out some bull pups.
yeah, we've got some. We got that Black Aces and we got a KSG.
Oh, yeah.
When
Yeah,
are
that's
you guys
true.
gonna blow the market by introducing the first affordable NVGs? My man, we want to do that so bad. It just they'd be at worst they'd be Gen 2s. And so the thought on NVGs, I think we talked about this before, but what I wanted to do was potentially get into, I know it sounds kind of lame, but to break into that price point where you're only paying a few $100, like $500, $600 for the MVGs, and then maybe $100 for a bump helmet to be able to mount them to, would be digital, right? And so here's the problem with that: you can't really shoot with digital night vision. We've got some samples from some different manufacturers and like tried to fuck around with them a little bit, but the issue with those is you can't shoot with them, but you can see with them, and it is effective. If you're in a completely dark room and somebody else is in a dark room and they don't have them, then you win. Maverick Pro. Yes. That's all I'll say. I'm not going to repeat it,
Yeah.
but
If you saw it, yes.
if you saw it, yes. Nice.
How's those?
D1909, going good, brother.
How's
I need El Cuatro. Level 4?
El Cuatro.
El Cuatro.
How's the onesie plate carriers coming along?
Oh, onesies? What? Like the baby onesie plate
Baby
carriers?
onesies. From
yeah.
onesies to gunsies, dude. What's new, guys?
If you guys would
I
like.
hate Surefire, so please an IR light. No
Hey.
hatred, but IR light, that could be cool.
Well, IR light would be if we did the. If we ever launched a night vision product, which hopefully we will in the next year or so, the IR light would come and the IR gear would come along with it. So it would be hand in hand. Thermal imaging, yeah. So we got our prototype in for our thermal rifle scope.
That thing's pretty gangster.
It works really
It's
well.
pretty
It's
freaking
incredible. It
gangster.
does have a digital zoom. So some people love it, some people hate it. I don't mind it. I thought the digital zoom was fine. I thought it came in and it really nice, and it had multiple different modes. So it had the white hot mode and obviously the different color modes.
Yeah.
And the price point on that would be right around $2K.
Yeah.
So it's expensive, but you
not
also,
as expensive.
but if you have a thermal and the enemy doesn't, again, you win. So.
Yep.
Your Memorial Day video was great to learn about. Thank you for watching the Memorial Day
Yeah,
video.
thank you, man.
By the way, there's not a lot of, if you guys are in here and you didn't watch the Memorial Day video, it'd mean a lot to me if you did. If you didn't watch any other video, it would mean a lot to me if you did. Those guys that served in my unit. They were there in the deployment after me, and that was like one of the Battle of Wanat was one of the bloodiest battles in Afghanistan. An actual ground battle, like if you're talking about like an actual firefight.
Yeah.
So it's him and I spent a lot of time working on that video. We spent a lot of time researching to get the facts of what led up to that battle and what happened in the battle and what happened as far as the after action report. And you and I spent our entire Memorial Day literally in this
Making that
room,
video, yeah.
filming it, editing it, researching. I mean, it took a really long time to get that done. It was a 12, 13 hour day on Monday.
Yeah. Absolutely
wrapping
worth
that
it.
up. But it was absolutely worth it because that is, if any of you out there are veterans or have lost somebody who is a veteran or know somebody that's a veteran that was killed in action, and you want something to do on Memorial Day, just go down the rabbit hole of digging into like some of the old battles. I'm not gonna lie to you, even just getting into what some of these guys did in Vietnam and World War II and finding those specific battles, it is intriguing. It really
it's
isn't.
super
It is
crazy,
super
yeah.
intriguing how these things went down, because they will break down what led up to the battle, why they were there in the first place, what happened during it, and an after action report that basically sums it all up. And I don't know. For me, it makes it easy for me to cope with everything that happened over there, and I really thoroughly enjoyed doing it. It made the whole weekend go a lot smoother
Yeah.
for me. So anyway, yeah, as far as a personal benefit, but obviously it's not about me. It's about the men who gave their lives. But anyway,
Yeah.
that's that. That's all I have to say about that.
But again, thank you.
Yes.
Have you guys ever played Airsoft? If yes, what did you think?
Holy shit!
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay. I had my opinions about Airsoft. I had my qualms with it. I've always judged it. And then I played it for the first time. We had a company event where we took all the employees out a couple Fridays ago to an Airsoft field, which is, if you're in Sacramento, All Patriot Airsoft is fantastic. It's out in Galt. The guy's incredible. He really is. His name's Casey, the guy that owns it. He's a really good dude, and he let us go out there and just basically kind of free reign. You know, whatever you guys want to do. If you want to come out here and train at night, you can. And just a really cool guy. Anyway, we had a great time. I was very judgmental of Airsoft until I played it. And I realized, because him and I are out training usually at least a couple times a month for a couple of days. And when you have an opposition force and all those things that you're training on the range are kind of like coming together, where you're clearing rooms and you're using cover and you're not collapsing on your cover, but you're using cover in the sense that you're supposed to be using cover, right? And you're trying not to get shot at the same time that you're shooting. When you're out at a range and the rounds are only going one direction, you're a lot less concerned about cover because nobody's shooting at you. But people were shooting at us.
Yeah.
So it made it, it was very realistic. It actually simulated a lot of like the way we trained in the military. There was opposition force, there was...
You don't want to get hit.
There was communication because you're running in with your squad or your teammates, and if there's an objective like get the bomb and move it to their side or something like that, it's imperative that you're able to communicate. So you have to establish who's going to do what, and in a real world environment where if shit hit the fan and red parachutes are coming out of the sky and you've got the boys that you train with or your friends. There are a select few of us that would see that, and most people would get scared. People that were prepared would be like, "It's about fucking time. Let's do this," and you know who you are. But being able to communicate and know how to communicate with the guys that you're going to go out and do something like that with, should shit ever hit the fan, is incredibly important. And it just realized what airsofting made me realize was how much work I have to do. How little I have actually trained, even though I train a lot, right? There's just so much more growth because the shooting is down, right? A lot of the tactical training and, the mag changes and the zeroing of the rifles and getting out there and getting rounds down range is fine. But what about the communication? What about cover? What about just general...
like muzzle awareness. Are you sticking that muzzle around
general
the corner?
muzzle awareness. So what was happening is I was so used to training at the range and using cover at the range that when I was poking around corners in the airsoft range, I realized I was giving my position away with my barrel a couple times because I wasn't paying attention to the range because nobody was shooting back at me at that point in time, and it's been a while since I've been in the military. So those skills kind of faded, and when I got out on the airsoft range, it was made very apparent that those skills had faded because I was giving my position away with my muzzle a few times, and I would, I'd come around the corner, and, whoever was on the other side was already waiting for me because I had flashed my muzzle before I actually, got my body around the corner anyway. Airsoft, long-winded answer, yes, it's fucking fantastic. I highly recommend it.
It's fun. It's
Yeah.
just a good time.
Yeah, call me a geek, call me what you will, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna keep doing it. And it's great for if you can't find a place to train with like nods, because a lot of ranges don't let you train at night. Get out there with fucking, if you have nods, get out there, and run around an airsoft field at night and get used to your nods.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 so far patches requests. They want Tacticon patches.
Nice.
4 patches request.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you just want us to send you some?
No, they just want patches in general. I'm sure they want us to send them, but patches that we carry.
Tactical. Oh, you're talking
Tactical
about like
patches.
the
Velcro patches.
Velcro patches,
Yeah.
but with the designs of the stickers that we have, probably.
Probably.
Like the PhD. We got
or unique ones.
got a patch with a little van on it, and it says PhD, which is a pedophile hunting degree.
Yeah.
University of Tacticon. That one's quite nice. There's
Yeah.
a few of them. I should go grab them. Show the camera. They're fun, but we could turn those into patches. Right now, they're just stickers.
Yeah.
Not to be disrespectful, in the military, did you use hollow points? I've never used hollow points in the military.
Yeah.
That's not disrespectful at all. We just didn't use hollow points.
Pretty sure that's against the Geneva Convention.
Yeah, hollow points are really bad against. They're highly effective in the flesh. They are very ineffective for body armor. You put a hollow point into body armor and it just mushrooms out. I mean it does almost nothing. It makes you can get a round going twice as fast on a 9mm. It's a hollow point, and I would venture to say it still wouldn't pop a hole into a 3A soft armor. I don't know that for sure. I haven't tested it, but I can only imagine just by the nature of what happens in the ballistics when it actually mushrooms
Right,
out.
it opens up and
It opens up. Yeah.
creates such a larger
Profile. Yep.
When is the Falcon 1 to 4 coming back?
It's not up. It's not there.
Not apparently.
What? Tacticon ballistics shooting glasses.
Coming soon.
I hope so. That'd be cool. What system on the wall? What is the system on the wall behind you?
Which one?
This one?
We got a lot.
Who asked that?
Let me find it. I lost him. What's Rod Holland? Rod Holland. What are we talking? Which
Which
what is
system?
the wall rack I need in my man cave?
All right, we'll find it.
Oh, what is the wall rack?
Oh, the
grid-
wall
grid
rack?
wall,
Oh yeah,
right?
so it's grid wall. It's called 2-inch grid wall. You can get it at Uline. So go to Uline, get the little grid wall hooks. You can throw it up in your garage. It's dope. It's pretty inexpensive. They come in like 2 foot by 7 foot sections, 2 feet wide, 7 feet tall, or they come 6 feet tall and 8 feet tall too. You can get them all different sizes. I'm not getting any video.
Who not getting video?
Jesus Ruiz is not getting video.
Jesus.
Sorry, bro.
Sorry.
Is everybody else getting video?
Are we still good?
Second focal plane LPVO. We have Iron Panther. We have a second focal plane LPVO. Love your Falcon 1-6. Right on. We were out shooting the Falcon 1-6 today. So we took the Falcon 1-6 out to there's a 1,000-yard range that's by our facility, about a half hour away. So we took the Falcon 1-6 out there, the Apex, the first focal plane that we have. We took that out there and put it on our rifle, as well as a 1-8 prototype, second focal plane 1-8. Both performed really, really well out there at several hundred yards. The other thing that we did was, the reason why we were out there today was we are working on, I don't know if you guys know this, but I have another company that is called Breakout Manufacturing, and that is our FFL. It's separated. Danny, the guy that makes all of our armor, is 20% owner of that company, so he is a partner with me in that company, and him and I have been working to manufacture firearms. We just got our FFL to manufacture, and so what we're doing, our first platform is going to be an AR-15, like an actual AR-15, same size, weight, very comparable weight, but it's going to be chambered in 308 and 6.5. And so we were out there trying to do some distance work with it, checking out the prototype, seeing if it functions. The optics did great. The rifle, we got a little work to do. So we had some feed issues. So
Little feed issues. Sorting through it.
yeah, it's an extractor thing. The way it grabs, it's just too much. That extractor is coming down too hard on the round, and it is
Ripping off the.
it is ripping it off. It's not distributing the momentum that it needs when it gets rid of the round and grabs another round. And I think that's I don't know. There could be a multitude of things we're working through it right now.
pistol and rifle mag tacos. Yeah, they're coming.
Why not 5.56? We will. I mean, we'll get one chambered to 5.56 because that is
Easy.
That's easy. And there's just so many of them out there, right? Like how many AR-15s? I mean, PSA does a great job at making affordable 5.56 rifles, and so like if they're already doing it, it's like why try to compete with PSA when they're already kind of doing that thing? But what they don't offer is an affordable AR-15 platform with 6.5 and 308. And I like the idea of that. You know, there was not a lot of felt recoil. You get twice the effective range out of it. It's just it's cool. It's a good thing. Kamikaze lyricist, yes. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I think
That was me. I said
that
that.
was you. Last stream, they said helmets Q4 this year. That's still a thing. Yes, we're still doing helmets this year. Rain shirt, pants, maybe, I hope so. Helmets are coming, ballistic helmets. We are going to have, and then bump helmets we are going to have probably before the ballistic helmets come out.
Have you ever had an accidental discharge? Only in the bedroom.
I have never had an accidental discharge. I don't even like the term accidental discharge. A gun will never accidentally discharge. It just, I mean, unless you really have a defective firearm.
SIG.
It is unless you have a SIG. A SIG may accidentally discharge. So, negligent discharge. I have seen negligent discharge in the flesh.
Yeah.
I saw a guy, there was a guy, we were coming back into, we were going back inside the wire after running a patrol, and a dude had a negligent discharge on his 249. So I think he closed his feed tray on the fucking, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, I can't even speculate, but he had a negligent discharge and it was, I believe it was, he hadn't even, when you clear your rifle, you're supposed to traverse your turret away from post, and he didn't even do that. So it was a big fucking deal.
Ray, what about a free floating AR pen setting off around? That's never happened to me ever. That's a little wonky. Might want to check your AR. That's a little sketch.
Gloves, I can't make gloves better than mechanics, and they're pretty inexpensive too.
Yeah.
So we have like I've got a thing here. If I can't do it better, or I can't do it more inexpensive, or I can't add more value to it at the same price point, then I typically won't do it. So most of what we have, it's like you can't really find that thing that does all the things for that price. That's kind of like the benchmark that I set if I'm going to make a product. It's got to be like more value at that price point. Mechanics has such economies of scale with their gloves that, and I'm not a glove manufacturer, so for me to attempt to do it better is probably not going to happen. For me to get a better price than mechanics because I don't have the economies of scale in the manufacturing is probably not going to happen. The only thing that I may be able to do is come in at the same price and then add some accoutrements to the glove that make it a little bit better. But so maybe if I'm out there one day and I'm like, oh, this has to be a thing, then I'll do it. Other than that, I probably won't. But I appreciate the insight. How long is the stream going to be?
I already answered you, you silly goose.
What?
I said like an hour or so.
Oh, about an hour. Yeah.
Maybe more, depending on how we feel.
Yeah. Yeah, if people stick around and don't get sick of my face, then maybe I'll stick around here
Jake,
a little bit longer.
You look tired, my G.
Dude, I am so, is that what they said? Yeah. I'm so tired. I've been out in the sun all day. I was at, like I said, we were out at the 1,000-yard range testing the rifle prototypes today. So I was a lot of sun and a lot of frustration because we couldn't, things were not working like we wanted them to work. So yeah, I'm just mentally kind of exhausted right now, and I have sun poisoning. So
all ARs have free floating pins. Yeah, I've never heard of the pin setting it off before. That's what I was saying. Smart way to do business.
Should I get an AK or should I get an AK or an AR-10? Get an AK. If you don't have an AK yet, get an AK.
Get an AK.
Fuck yeah.
They're sick.
Absolutely.
They're gangster.
Yeah. And again, red parachutes coming out of the sky. What guns are they gonna have? Probably an AK. So if you've got an AK,
that's an easy way to get an AK.
Smoke some of them. It's an easy way to get an AK. You'll at least be able to grab some extra ammo when you smoke them.
How much for a plate with the hole in it? Oh, for the
Oh,
plate
that-
with the hole in it. Let me tell
It's
you. It's a one
it's
of a
about
kind.
third. Well, it's half off, a third off. Depends on how much is missing out of that plate. That means it will be from China. Whatever you make, magazine coupler, echoing red, Holland, something similar to the scope.
Put him in the sleeper? Like
Me?
a sleeper hold or like bed?
Anything he wants you to choke me out.
Probably.
Bucket.
Well, I mean, you got to go to the OnlyFans for that one.
You do have to get some choking. Choking
yeah.
into OnlyFans.
What's a good magnification and red dot setup for beginners? We have a magnification and red dot setup for beginners. The Predator, is that in stock?
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
The V3 and the
let me
Predator V3 and the Falcon V1. It's a great setup for beginners. It is value friendly and it'll probably outrun you, to be fair.
Jace, are you on the site right now?
Convince me to buy the battle belt.
Would you just post that
Well,
link?
if you don't have one, you should get one, because if you don't have one, you're a nerd. All the cool kids have battle belts.
So our battle belt is probably the best, one of the best value battle belts out there. There's two of them. You could run one of them with the interior belt, so it runs through your belt loops, and then it has the hook on the outside to kind of tie into it, so it doesn't move up and down. Then we have the padded version, which is the V1, and that one is, there we go. Yeah, awesome. Cool. So this is the V1. It's got that padded interior belt, and it just fits right on the outside. So you're done as soon as you put it on. You got to get it nice and tight so it doesn't ride up and down.
True. And believe me, if you get it right and you get it tight, it won't go anywhere on you.
It won't.
I can do backflips in it. So
Indeed. So this has hook on the inside of it, and then it comes with a loop interior belt. So you just take this off.
We're not on OnlyFans.
Shit. Well, I guess I'll put it back. Sorry, it's just habit.
Terms and condition.
Just habit. We've been doing this for a little while. That's going to be later on at 8 p.m. So anyway, loop goes on, hook on the outside, it attaches to it, and it just keeps it in place a little bit more. This is the actual battle belt that I run that you'll see in the videos. I got the dump pouch, the IFAC V1 on the back, a couple pistol mags, rifle mag, and then, of course, a holster. So.
You want to see a backflip with the belt on? Okay, I'll make a video for you. I'm not doing it right now. I've been working all day. But I will make one for you. I'll have it out I'll give it to you in a couple days. I'll prove it.
Oh, do we have it installed?
I
So I want to
will.
let you guys know too that there is a product one of the first products that we made, which is this. It's a little laser sight. There's nothing special about it other than the price. It's just a laser sight. We are doing, tomorrow we've got an email going out. If you're not subscribed to the email list, you can go to the site and just go to the first to know list and sign up. Every week from now on until the end of time, we're going to be doing a product spotlight every week. We're going to be running like significant discounts, 50, 60% off, I don't know, but on a single product. So the product for this week is going to be the laser sight. It was the OG laser sight that I made like 7 or 8 years ago, a really, really long time ago. But it's going to be $15. Lifetime warranty. So
It's kind
again, there's nothing like crazy special about it. It's just the price, right?
Yeah.
So it works. It's effective up to, anywhere between 75, 80 yards really. And, it's got windage and elevation adjustments, and it can go on a pistol or a rifle. And it's $15. So if you sign up, you'll get the coupon code for that in your email tomorrow.
I apologize.
sometime.
I wasn't listening. Were you saying that? Did you tell them we were going to do that every week?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Every week we're going to be doing it. It'll just be a different product every week,
Yeah, cool.
just depending on what we have more stock on, what we've ran more production on.
While shooting, do the backflip. I got kicked out of a range because of that, so
He did get kicked out of a range for doing a backflip while he was shooting.
I'm gonna let's find another question. I'm searching for the video right now, and I'll drop it in the chat.
Yeah, for sure.
But then I'll I'll film another one for you.
M-lock on the rifles that we're making. M-lock for what? Laser sight? No. If you're talking about the laser sight, it's actually a pick rail. But we do have the M-lock adapters on our website. So you can get those little M-lock adapters on the site too.
Get the fuck out of the way shirts for. We should.
We should.
We should
That
make
sounds
those
great.
shirts. Yeah.
Our laser market needs something so people can stop using airsoft lamps. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, so the IR laser market is definitely something that I want to get into because that's where I don't think Nolan's chair is high. Well, yeah, it's higher than mine.
It's definitely higher.
But he's
Can we-
also
can we
taller
get
than
this
me.
up?
Yeah.
Nope, that's as high as it goes. I just have a better chair.
God damn it.
Here,
I'm supposed to be bigger than you.
I'll lower it down
Yeah,
to the same
there
height.
we go.
It's just about the same.
Fuck.
There we go.
Yeah. Or I'll sit on your lap.
Are you all planning to make soft concealment armor?
Yes, yeah, we made it. It's just not for sale yet. So soft armor is done. It is in certification right now with the NIJ lab. It passed certification, and now we have to wait for it to go to the government, right? So it will take God knows how long. Maybe another 4 months, 3-4 months. That's our other certifications typically had anywhere between like 5 to 8 months from the time that we initially submitted it. This went through a few months ago, so we probably have at least 3 or 4 months left, I would assume. Yeah, so soft armor is on its way. It's just we're waiting on the certification.
Can I run the Predator V2 Reflex with the Falcon V0.5?
$15. Wow, definitely too much sun today. I know. I came back and I was like, let's just give away the company. Fuck it, why not? Let's go.
Here, company, take.
Can I run Predator V2 Reflex with the Falcon V0 3.5X magnifier? 100%, man. Absolutely. Yep.
Hear me out. A play on the GBRS belt. Produce a soft belt to cover the inner loop belt.
Did
Sell
he say
as a
GBRS?
Yeah.
Block him. All right, let's go to the next one. I'm just kidding. Yeah, what was the question?
A soft inner belt to cover the inner loop. So just like a replacement for the V2 inner belt. So instead of it being a full loop system,
Oh, yeah.
being a pad replacement.
Oh, yeah.
Not a bad idea, Sister
actually-
Hazel.
That's actually a really good idea.
Except you mentioned GBRS, so.
Yeah, that was a really bad idea.
We're super sour.
Because back in the teams.
Back in the teams.
Back in the teams.
No hate. Plans to phase out on Amazon.
Plans to phase out what?
Plans
I'm
to
sorry.
phase out Amazon.
Fucking brain dead.
Where am I?
I have been planning to phase out Amazon since I put my fucking products on Amazon. I fucking hate Amazon. However, I love Amazon for the fact that it helped me grow the company. I was able to look, it's a love-hate relationship. When I started the company, Amazon was a great platform to launch from because I didn't have any traffic. So it gave me the opportunity to build a listing. People would come to it. Their wallets were already out. They didn't know who I was. They trusted Amazon. They didn't trust me. And so it allowed me to build the business that we have today. And so for that, I am grateful. I cannot express to you that I wouldn't be where I am had I not been able to launch on Amazon. However, they are communists, and I want to get as far away from them as fucking possible. So what I'm doing is, yes, I am pushing further and farther away from Amazon. I am putting all of my resources into the website. I'm putting my resources into establishing relationships with retail shops, other wholesale accounts, things like that, so that we can finally, I'll never be able to get away from it so long as I want to run a business online. Amazon is a juggernaut. They occupy over 50% of e-commerce worldwide. It would be foolish of me to think that I can compete with him. However, in the space that we are in, if anybody is ever thinking about possibly starting a company in this space, I would love to help you do anything that you needed to do. I don't give a shit if you start with holsters or patches or stickers, whatever it is. I am fully on board. When we start doing podcasts and do more of these, I would love to help anybody that has any questions. Starting a business or starting to make any sort of a product or contribute to the Second Amendment community as much as you, in any way that you possibly can. Having said that, choosing products that are, there's my ADD, fuck GPRS, we ride with, nice.
Focus.
Sorry, I just saw fuck GPRS, it caught my attention. So if you do choose to make a product and it is prohibited on Amazon, it makes things a lot easier for you if you put it on a website or try to sell it on social media, because you don't have to compete with Amazon, obviously, right? So it's very easy for us it's a lot easier for me to grow the business with body armor because Amazon doesn't allow body armor on their website. Why? I don't. Who knows? Why?
Who knows?
Why wouldn't you want to allow people to passively be able to protect themselves?
There it is, boys and girls. Eat it
Anyway,
up.
find a prohibited
Finally
product
found
on
it.
Amazon, sell it on your website, and you'll never have to compete with Amazon. It is, I mean, fuck. Make an Amazon with all Amazon prohibited products and compete with Amazon.
Yeah, good luck.
Seriously.
Yeah.
You know? Really, because I mean, who'd you have to compete with?
Right.
Walmart? No, because
No.
they're prohibited there too.
Yep.
eBay? Usually prohibited, plus eBay just sucks and it's fraudulent most of the time.
eBay has always sketched me out.
I've never had a good experience with eBay.
I've had only great experiences, but still every time I
Have
go
you?
on yeah, but still every time I'm sketched.
Really?
Yeah, I get on. I'm like, why does this website still look like it's from like 2003?
Like 1999, like basic HTML. Like,
Every time I click, I get the dial-up ringtone.
Yeah. You sell LPVO piggyback attachments. Man, we should. I haven't got there yet. I know what you're talking about, though. You're talking about like a 35, 45 degree offset mount for like an RMR or something that would, you know, to put on the scope ring or attach to a scope ring. I think I know what you're talking about. I want to. What a Chad range move. What did you do? Did you pull up the...
Oh, where's that? What a challenge rain move. All 10 out of 10. I found the video of me doing a backflip. I
Oh.
told you I'm going to post another one, but I found the one that I did prior. That's more of a slant gainer, but I'll do a straight up backflip.
Amazon does have some cheap ass body armor. I wouldn't trust it. They do, but here's the deal: is like the only reason that they're able to get that body armor on Amazon is because it's only because they call it something else. They call it like training plates, and eventually what'll happen is those get kicked off. It's a short-term solution. It's not a long-term plan.
Yeah.
Amazon eventually sniffs it out, and then they ban the seller. How do you guys get around the fin grips and stuff that California has laws for? P.S. Not a Fed. That's something only feds say.
Yeah,
Next
you sound like a Fed,
I
dude.
sound like a Fed. We train in Nevada. List them as weight training plates. Yeah, you could, but then you get your seller account banned if they find out that it's an actual plate. So it's just... They don't even let you they don't let you market tactical vests as plate carriers. The second you market it as a plate carrier, they pull the listing down. I was late to the party for the armor deal, was out of the country. You guys gonna do something like that? We're doing the armor deal right now.
Yeah, it's still up. 150 bones.
So
plate carrier.
AR 500, NIJ certified body armor. There's like 100 left, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's 100 left. I could check on it real quick. We have the AR 500. It's heavy, you know, like 8 pounds of plate. But, you know, it's a level 3 plus. NIJ certified with the battle vest light. It's $150.
Yeah.
Plus shipping.
Yeah.
That's it.
Check out.
And then we have a AR 600 deal right now. $225
Oh, see, senor.
with the Desert Sand special.
Yeah.
Did you guys see
50 Shades of FDE.
50 Shades of FDE?
You should check it out. It's pretty gold. Check out the scope switch for your rifles. Are you talking about the tactical foreskin?
What do you guys think about that?
Whoop.
Have you seen the thingy? The thing that attaches to the LPVO? There's a device that you can buy that will attach to the magnification ring of your LPVO.
No, it's a full mount.
Oh, it's the mount.
Yeah, it's a full mount. So
Okay.
it's an LPVO mount with the rail attachment.
With the rail attachment, that probably costs twice as much as our LPVO.
I think, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong, chat correct me, but I believe it's like $700.
So it's 7 times the price of our LPVO.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you could, if you guys want to get a mount that you can stroke
$600?
you could stroke the handguard of your rifle and it will take you out up and down your magnification from 1 to 6.
Yeah,
While you're on the range doing this. You can pay 7 times as much as it would cost you to buy our LPVO and get that mount.
yeah, I don't want to shit on New Innovation too bad, because like, I mean, they're trying, but like.
And I haven't tried it yet, so I can't knock it until
True.
I didn't try it. But just on observation of that LPVO thing, I would assume that they're attempting. It's a little bit of a reach. I think they may be trying to solve a problem that doesn't exist.
Maybe, yeah, it's possible.
Possibly.
It's possible. I've never encountered the thought or necessity for it, so who knows? But we could potentially get one. And
I
go,
just think
"This
it's
is the
kind of
greatest
taking
thing
up
ever."
like valuable rail space,
Right.
You know, like so if you're gonna put other things on your rail, I don't know. And then what if you have a shorter rail? Are you not able to
Yeah.
just short stroke that fucking thing, or?
Well, I mean, you maybe wouldn't have an LPVO on that shorter rail.
That's good. That's a good point.
Right.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I am
Take it
brain
easy
dead
with
today.
the stroking. No. You take it easy.
I'm just gonna stroke it fucking harder.
Yeah.
You kidding me right now?
At least. And
Do you guys welcome tours at the headquarters? Yeah, man, for sure. Absolutely. Reach out and we'll figure something out. What we are trying to do is what we've talked about is getting some local guys together, or not local, if you want to fly out, putting a range day together with some of you guys, and then part of that kind of package will be come out, shoot with us, tour the facility, see how we do things around here, break some bread with us. Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe doing that a couple times a year. So we'll like open up the signups and then, yeah, we'll just kind of cover costs and expenses and stuff, and we'll do it. We're not going to try to make money on it, right? We just want the expenses covered, and whether it's ammunition or range time or whatever, and then we'll knock it out, man. That'll be fun.
Kurt Elwenger. So are we taking
I don't
bets
know.
on on someone breaking their LPVO with the tactical foreskin? Oh, that's a great comment.
This is good. Mother's Day video was cool. Thanks, man. That was personally, he filmed it. He was that dude singing in the background. If you look at the Mother's Day video, that was live. He recorded it live. That was an actual guy singing Tennessee Whiskey, like in person, that he recorded on the camera while he was taking that video. It's a trip. That dude has a great voice. Anyway, I already emailed your customer service bought a blim, received it, but it was just a blim. The magnification ring was broken and only goes to 3 to 6, not 3 to 9. It's only 3 to 6, not 3 to 9. That sounds like a personal problem. No, I'm just kidding, man. We'll take care of you. We believe you. If it was broken, it was broken. That's not a problem at all. We can get you out a replacement or a refund for that. Yeah, just let them know. I don't know how long it's been since you submitted that, but it should only be typically 24 hours for them to get back to you. Is that the giveaway all paid expenses to spend the night at Jake's? Only if we can spoon. Mother's Day video is cool, blah, blah, blah.
What is your gun manufacturing company called?
The giveaway did happen, indeed. That was basically a commenting contest. Who could make us laugh the hardest? And those comments were fucking hilarious. It was, oh, I forgot about the what was the other one? Go up real quick. Oh, the gun manufacturing company is called Breakout Manufacturing.
Breakout Manufacturing. Yeah, that's
Bulletproof underwear.
Super Troopers. The Snosberries taste like Snosberries.
Drop your drawers and grab your toes. I'm gonna show you where the wild goose goes. Baby, I'm a buddy your bread. April Fools fooled me. That's that guy. A few products.
Is this the
Okay,
same guy there?
why do competitors price their armor so high? I think the answer to that, and I mean this with all sincerity, is just because they can. It's a free market economy. There's an expectation that, people. I think part of it is that they can. I think the other part of it is that they have inefficient processes. And the other part of it is they're not vertically integrated. Okay? So let's take the first part. Free market economy. If they can charge that much, they should charge that much. That is just the basic law of economics 101. That's one answer to the question. Another layer to that is efficiencies in production. We are incredibly efficient. We spent a lot of time developing the production process and how we can make it the most efficient so that we can bring our cost down as far as possible and then pass that savings along to the consumer. Because of that, I think we have an advantage over a lot of other guys. There are certain techniques and things that we do that are, I hate to say proprietary because I fucking hate that word. I try to give as much back to the 2A community as I possibly can, except those subtle secrets that keep us in business.
I want to stop you right there real quick. Ray Wombat, we do not. We make all of our armor right here at our facility.
Yes, so.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and...
Not because China.
Yeah.
No,
So you
is
can go
not
ahead
that
and
is
shove
not
it.
it at all. I will walk you through. He's just trolling.
Yeah.
So no, it's China. Yeah, okay.
All right, bye-bye.
I can walk you through our facility where we manufacture everything. If anybody wants to come see how we do it, we take everything from the ground up, literally raw material, and we build it into what it is when it finally hits the site. If it stops a hole, it's made right here in our facility. So,
Yeah.
Ray Wombat, you can respectfully and unrespectively go fuck yourself. Right in your mouth. I hope nobody's kids were around when yeah, this is not a kid-friendly thing. So
No.
don't, yeah. Anyway, so where was I? Okay, so efficiencies, and then the other thing is that last thing that I just said, right? So we do everything from the ground up. We are completely vertically integrated. So we control the process from, I'll give you an example of what another company would have to go through that doesn't have the investments that we do to be able to press their own armor and finish their own armor all in one place and test the armor after it's pressed. Typically what a company would do is they would get a pressed, everything okay over there? They would get a pressed polyethylene plate. They would maybe have an oven to put the ceramic up against it, and then they would put some nylon on it and call it their own. Otherwise, what they do is they will get a already finished plate, and they just white label it and put their name on it. And so obviously you have margins being taken from the manufacturer to the distributor to the wholesaler to the final guy that gets it and then retails it off to you, putting his name on it. With us, we actually do everything like from start to finish, and we test it ourselves. So if you don't have a test facility, but you have the ability to manufacture body armor, what happens is you make it, and then you send it off to an NIJ lab, and then you pay them a bunch of money, and then you wait. And then if something goes wrong, then you have to go back to the drawing board and do it again. We have everything kind of built in natively so that we can take proof of concept, make a plate, test it. Something doesn't work, we go back, we make another one, we test it, work, right? So make it, test it, make it, test it, make it, test it until we have a viable product, and then boom, off to the NIJ it goes. Okay. Notice 1911 has some vids with the Springfield Marine. Oh yeah, we got that 1911 operator.
Yeah, it's a Springfield 1911 operator.
Is that a Springfield? Yes, Springfield 1911 operator. That's exactly that. They have a video on armor
Signature
already. You're
flops.
absolutely right. So I probably could have just answered the question with go look at that, and
Yeah.
that would have solved the problem.
Yeah, we have a video walking you basically through our
Finally made it to a
manufacturing
live
process.
stream. Welcome, Dutch Butcher.
Welcome, my boy. Smoke grenades.
Zastava, indeed.
IWB holster for the new Beretta APX A1 full size would be super cool. I don't even know what that gun is.
I do not know.
We're gonna find out.
But also, if I haven't asked a question, you asked a question, I may not be able to dig back into the feed. So don't like repost 1,000 times, but don't feel bad about reposting a question that didn't get asked or just a comment that didn't get responded to.
No offense.
If it's meaningful.
No offense to you if you bought that gun, but that gun looks horrible.
What, the Beretta APX?
Look at the APX one. It's my opinion.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like that.
I like it.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, all right.
But that's
It's
my
kind of,
opinion, and it doesn't matter.
Kind of reminds me of like an MMP 2.0 a little bit. I don't think it's bad. Yeah, it's got kind of a Glock trigger. It's got a full rail on it, which is nice. That
Yeah.
something Glock doesn't do.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
Yeah,
That's the
I like it.
dumbest
Yeah, yeah.
Did we start
Don't
late
you feel
or-
bad about that Beretta Apex one? You
Yeah,
don't
no,
listen to
for
him.
real.
Don't you feel bad at all?
That's my opinion, and I'm autistic, so.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. IWB holster for the Walther PDP.
Dude, have you guys checked out the Dirty Civilian guys? Holy shit. I just watched my first video of Dirty Civilians on the way into the range
Really?
today. Yeah, swear to God. They came up and the video was called What is Dirty Civilian? And so I popped on and they explained the origin of Dirty Civilian and how it originated on Reddit. I will tell you my opinion on the first thing that I saw with Dirty Civilian is he said that the genesis of Dirty Civilian, it started on Reddit. It was a Reddit thread. You're right, I think it would be a good fit, just kind of seeing where these guys are coming from. Basically, they're just regular civilians who respectfully honor their duty to the Second Amendment, and I am all about that. But it was just a small fact check that kind of threw me off. He basically said that it started on Reddit. Dirty Civilian did not start on Reddit. Dirty Civilian, at least for me, started and he said it was like 2008. Maybe that's just where he first saw it. But for me, it was back when I first joined the military in the early 2000s. That's the first time I ever heard it. I heard it while I was in the military. We would refer to people as dirty civilians or to each other as an insult as dirty civilians. So I think that made its way to the internet eventually, and that's probably how he got a hold of it, was on Reddit. But the genesis of that was from the military. So anyway, that's just another layer to it. But I saw those guys today. It looks like they're doing some really good stuff with the Second Amendment. They seem to be really intelligent and know what they're doing. And yeah, it seems like they would be a good fit. I'd love to have them on a podcast. And yeah,
I haven't seen any of that stuff yet. I should watch it. I've seen that video pop up multiple times, and I'm just like, I don't have time for this right now because I want to commit to a video.
Right. Yep. Yeah, they do have some longer form stuff, which is cool.
Yeah.
What was your inspiration for Tacticon? What was the point that made you jump off and start the business? The point was when I got out of the military, I went to buy an AR-15 to protect myself. It was the first firearm that I bought as soon as I got out, and I got I purchased the firearm. It was like a YHM upper and Aero Precision lower, or an Anderson lower. Arrow. It was an Arrow lower and a YHM upper. It was like $600, and I didn't have a lot of money. And then when I went to get the iron sights for it, the guy told me that it was going to be $180. It was $90 from front sight, and a $90 starts business that creates dirty civilians. Jake Dines makes fun of dirty civilians in military.
I'm
starts
so
business.
happy you saw that.
Starts business that creates dirty civilians. Jake Dines.
It's so good.
Yeah, no, it's all good, dude. Like I respect anybody. I don't give a shit. Military, no military, it doesn't matter. If you're honoring your duty to your Second Amendment responsibilities, man, like then you've got a place in my heart. Served or not served, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyway, but you're still a dirty civilian. So we're sleeping on Dirty Civilian. You're right. They seem like really good dudes. I would like to do some work with them.
Are they close to us?
No, they're just, I don't know. Maybe they are. I don't know. They seem like smart guys, though.
Back to what made you jump off to me.
Yes. So, firearms, $600. Iron sights, $180. The red dot was like $400. There was a sling that was like $80. I mean, it was just, by the time that rifle got done getting built out, it was like $2,000. But the rifle was $600. And I looked at it and I was like, this is fucking crazy. So that's what planted the seed to start the company. But then to cut my teeth in e-commerce, I made baby onesies. I like screen printed baby onesies and made a little website called thecheekybaby.com and like started selling baby onesies.
Now he just calls me the cheeky baby.
So from onesies to gunsies, man. Anyway, but then it came around full circle because of the fact that I knew we could make things that were just as effective, that were nowhere fucking near as expensive as that stuff I was being sold back in, a long time ago. Kydex Universal Holster ETA. Within the next quarter, I think. So hopefully by Q3, Kydex Universal Holster. Have you considered remote positions for line to work for Tacticon, but not in California? We don't really do remote unless you're like a highly skilled like PPC or marketing guy. We like to have people here where we can spank you if you're naughty. One rifle, 2 pistols, bug out bag. We're so homoerotic over here in California. Yeah. Do you guys plan on Kydex drop? I think it's just a military thing, really.
Yeah.
It's like everything is just super fucking
it's military and combat sports.
Combat sports, yeah.
It really is. It's the same thing. You should make a holster.
Yes, I still own that AR-15, and it is a quad rail.
It's so sweet.
And it is just the nastiest thing
It's
you've
dirty.
ever seen. And I think it's out of commission right now. There's something wrong with it.
It's definitely not running right now.
It's not. Yeah, it's all fucked up. I put a lot of rounds to that son bitch. I appreciate you guys for selling the products at a reasonable price. We appreciate you for supporting us. Battle belt for us civilians. How would we set it up? Battle belts for civilians. How would we set it up? When would we use them? It's for training for the day. We see red parachutes, right? Yeah. So belts are just convenient to use for training with firearms in general. Obviously, if you don't plan on going out and doing super tactical stuff, you could still have a battle belt. It's effective because you have a place for your holster, and you have a place for your mag pouches, and a place for your individual first aid kit. All of the things that you should have on you if you're out shooting a gun, right? You need mags, you need a gun, you need first aid kit. You should not be putting rounds down range without an IFAK.
And a dump pouch.
Look, if you don't buy an IFAK from us, this is not a shameless plug. Yeah, it is. Go buy a Tacticon IFAK. But you just get an IFAK from somebody, anybody. If you don't have one, get one. Keep it with you. Put one in your car. Put one on you. There's something that's interesting about it. There's nothing sexy about first aid kits, right? There's something a little bit sexier about body armor, maybe. And then obviously we all know that firearms are just, if you don't look cool, then what's the point?
Correct.
But a lot gets lost in the luster or the lack of luster in first aid kits. People don't carry them. I've talked to so many guys that own, 500 firearms, and like they go out, they train or they don't train all the time. They have multiple sets of body armor, but only one torso. And not one first aid kit. I don't know why I keep looking over here. The camera's right here. Sorry.
It's because you see yourself.
I see. No, I'm looking at the
chat.
comment. It's the chat.
Yeah. It's like a moth in a flame.
It's like a moth in a, yeah. But no fucking first aid kit. All the guns, all the armor, 2 hands, 1 torso, no first aid kit. The odds of you using a first aid kit, if you keep it in your car, is probably 100 times higher.
Yeah, it's incredibly high.
Because
compared
car
to a
accident, right? Anything could happen. Someone just gets their ass kicked on the side of the road, and you could stop and help them out, at least like bandage a fucking wound. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the fact that people are out there putting rounds down range and not carrying a first aid kit is just, and again, like I'm not talking shit. I was that guy for a long time until I realized, like, holy shit, I have all this stuff and I don't have a first aid kit. I should probably get one. Fuck it, I'll make one.
Were you guys friends before Tacticon? Are you talking about us?
I'm not friends with this fucking guy.
No, dude.
I don't even like him. He just works here.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I love you.
Thanks, I love you too, man. Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
Yeah. We were not friends prior to him being here. I met his brother, actually, was our general manager for a while. And then Nolan came in and ran production for us for a little bit. And then he took his talents to Miami, kind of like LeBron. And then went and did his thing. Came back because fucking there ain't no place like Tacticon. And the rest is history, man. Now he's here.
Yep,
So.
now we're here. Now we're best friends.
Funny story about this fucking turd right here is I told him, I said, before he left, right? I was like, dude, you're really good on the gun. I really want to start getting more into training. I want us to start getting more of a presence, on social media, and I want us to be able to train our customers. So I'm going to send you to a CagsWorks class
Yep.
out in Visalia. Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
It's very expensive and quite an investment, both the ammunition and the class itself. And he was like, yeah, no problem, man. That sounds like a great idea. I'd be totally willing and up for that. And then he went to said CAGWorks class. This motherfucker right here. Does it, comes back, and then fucking quits. So somehow you are back. You just always...
My smile.
It must be. I just figured I'd talk some shit.
Yeah, I know.
Miami, Pornhub? Indeed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
No, God, no. He's hung like a field mouse. That can never happen.
Yeah.
They're boyfriends.
That's my boy.
Why do you think his left hand's been under the table this entire session?
Yeah, you can't see it.
Uh-huh.
Need fanny pack gang.
Oh, fucking fanny pack. It's happening. You ever offer a retro quad rail option that's not DD Mark 18 expensive? I don't know if I'll ever do quad rail. I do not like quad rails. I'm not a fan.
Quad rail gang.
Quad rail gang. I just don't personally like them. If there is demand for them, I can't say I will never do them. If there's demand for them, if you guys are like, please, quad rail. Of course. 100%. Absolutely. It's not about me.
It's not about me. It's about you. All right. Should we
I
have...
love you, Dad. Please say it back. You call me Daddy right now.
No, Daddy.
Fuck.
EDC flashlights or flashlights.
What? What does it say?
EDC flashlights or flashlights.
Or flashlights. Where is it? Did you guys want to? Can that go on here?
I don't think it can go on there.
I think it can. I'm gonna fucking do it. Fuck it.
Do it. It's right there.
Do you guys want to see the gift that I got for my birthday? How many people are on here right now?
140.
That's not a lot. That's fine.
You asked for it. The Tacticussy. It's not quite the Tacticussy.
They sat me down in a chair. They brought the entire company in. They surrounded me. They turned their cameras on. Blindfolded me.
Sure.
They gave me this nice fancy case.
Oh, now your hands are gonna smell.
I swear to God, I thought I was getting a gun. Can they see?
Yep. You might
I
have to-
opened it with delight.
He was excited, to say the least.
Very excited. And I got this. That was my birthday card. Which, okay, there's just some writing in there. And then this was...
You can show him the. You can show him the
What?
poster, if you want.
This was the marketing poster. And this. This was the gift. So these, if you've never seen cuck chucks, these are called cuck chucks. This is what I got from God, this smells like shit. Like it smells like...
I don't think you should say that.
It smells so bad. It's on my fucking
Get
hands.
him out of here, dude.
Not before I fucking... Oh, fuck, dude, that was hard.
That's like a 12-pound thing, dude.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
It's a
Get
total-
that out of here.
All right, so anyway,
Sicko.
cuck chucks. Coming to a Tacticon store near you. If you have to ask how much they are, you can't afford them.
California legal non-lethal defense weapon.
And of course, in a briefcase. Naturally.
Is it on the roster? Screenshot, digital footprint. What are you talking?
Screenshot.
What are you talking about? This is going to go into our category of lives.
Damn it. So, can I get ones in black? What's funny is like, guess who? What's up, Gerard? Gerard Gazarna. That's my buddy from high school, man. I went to school with that cat. Gerard, no, don't tell him anything about me, Gerard. No funny stuff about high school. So check this out. His girlfriend actually went to buy those.
Yeah.
Your tiny little girlfriend walked in to a porn shop at some point in time and said, "Give me the biggest
largest dildos
that you could find," and didn't even explain to them why.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
It was gold, really.
They offered her a wheelchair on the way out. Would you like a wheelchair with us?
Well, no. The best part about this story is she goes to this sex shop and she walks in and the lady's like, "How can I help you?" And she goes, "I need a couple of dildos, like really big ones."
Not just one.
Yeah.
I need two.
Two. And she goes, "Okay, right this way."
Yeah, like no qualms.
Finds these fucking monsters, and then she's like, "Yeah, these will do." She goes, "Oh, okay, perfect." Just
It smells so bad.
sex store workers they're so chill.
They're so chill.
They're so chill.
Yeah.
The least judgmental people ever.
Yeah. You could literally be like, "Hey, I'm planning on doing some like double penetration in like a single hole with the largest dildos that you have on the shelf. What do you got?" And they'll be like, "Oh, I've got a couple options for you. No problem." And
Yeah,
you walk you right
they're
over here.
ready to
They're
go.
super chill. They're all ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
Do you make those chucks in multicom? Oh, we've got to start giving people. Like these are like great, like
Those are good.
giveaway right here.
Yeah.
Like this is giveaway for like all this shit making me laugh right now. Whipping dicks that fucking chicks. Wife walked by during the cuck chucks and Timo and just looked at me and said, "Bro, do you buy stuff from these guys?"
And you said, "Absolutely," right?
He said, "No, these assholes, absolutely not." Oh my God. All right. You stole Nancy Pelosi's EDC. That's hella funny. Oh shit, these comments are crushing right
They're
now.
gold.
That's fucking rad. What? Oh my God. All right. Is that a tactic?
Okay, let's get back on topic. Or are we on the topic? From war crimes to sex crimes.
From war crimes to sex crimes. Cock ring with M-Lock win. Nice.
What's up, mamas?
All right. Okay. I lost my train of thought. What were we going to talk about? Now that I feel like we just killed the vibe. Bring it up.
We just derailed the train for sure.
Nothing like a 12-inch dick on a chain to really ruin the fucking Facebook Live. Two of them.
Okay.
All right.
Let's talk giveaways because we did say we'd be giving away some stuff, and that's
Do you
fair.
think
We're
a
not
person
we're not
has-
trying to avoid it.
Do you think a person has to have military experience to start a tactical equipment company? I don't think so at all. I think it helps because it can give you a little clout and establish the trust.
True.
But I think if you train and you know what you're doing and you know what you're talking about and you remain humble and willing to learn, then I think that's all that matters. You know, I am literally, just because I was in the military, it means nothing. Nothing. This guy can outshoot me all day. Just fact. He has more time on the range than I do. He puts more rounds down range. He trains more often than I do, and he can outshoot me. It has nothing to do with me being in the military. You put him on a weapon system he's never been on before, like a Mark 19 or a 249, I would be able to outshoot him only because of my training with that. But I'm talking about regular semi-automatic weapon systems. You are very good at what you do, and that's all that matters. So, yeah, you do not have. I mean, case in point, right? For that question that was just asked, look at Lucas the T-Rex, right?
Yeah, he's a monster.
He shoots really well. He knows what he's talking about. He's, I'll say it, super fucking cocky, and it's kind of a bit of a turnoff, but almost rightfully so because he's a good fucking shot and he knows his shit. So, I mean, yeah, he started a company, he doesn't have military experience. So
True.
you absolutely can, 100%.
Administrative results isn't military, but he was LEO.
He was, yeah. Yep.
It's the tactical flip-flops. It's true. It gives me power. The more sun I
It could
absorb
be.
through my toes.
You're giving away stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, let's give away some shit. What do you guys want?
So what we should do, what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to comb through the comments, just like we did with the giveaway that we did.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's probably how we're going to have to do it, because if I just ask you guys to DM me on Instagram, I'm afraid of what I'll get, and I also don't trust you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to comb through the comments, and I'll pick out some of my favorite comments that you guys left, and we'll give away some fun prizes.
Do you have access to these after the
Correct.
shit goes off live, though? You
Yes,
do?
yes,
Okay.
I do.
Yep. So, yeah, and you can respond to these.
Not the live chat, but I can find the live chat and then find the people. I can find people.
Okay.
Here, I'll say this.
It's just difficult to get in touch with you guys, like, directly.
via YouTube. So,
via
so
YouTube,
here's how I'm going to do this. I just figured it out because I'm wicked smart. So what we're going to do, once this ends, and any time within the next day or so, go onto this live stream video and just comment that you are on the live stream and that you left a comment, whatever, leave a joke, I don't care. Just comment, not for the algorithm, we're not trying to harvest comments, but it's so I can get in contact with you. It's so I can respond to you and tell you if you won something. Sound good? Sounds good to me. That vape was loud as fuck. You got caught, dude.
All right. What do you get? What are we giving away?
I figure
Medical stuff?
Yeah, let's give. We were
Tourniquets
just talking
or
about medical, so let's give away some
TQs?
medical.
Okay.
Let's give away. What do you think? Maybe a holster?
Gripping and ripping, chick. No, not me. What class? Next time I'll leave the.
Shirts. We could give away shirts. That's true.
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah.
That's why it just. We make our own shirts, so it's.
We'll give away some good stuff. You can trust me.
We can give away some shirt, but then you got sizes.
Yeah.
And then we make our own shirts, and we don't have the most efficient process for making sure. We lose money on clothing, but we make it.
Maybe some tactical desert sand plate carriers.
Just tobacco flavor, bro.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
So just to be clear, is everybody clear on what I need you to do so I can get in contact with you and let you know if you won something? Let me know. Let me know right now.
It was indeed the cuck chucks. Caught me, son of a bitch.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay, do you guys have any general questions about what we do here, what we have? Yeah, we'll give away some IFAKs. I think that would be ideal.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally cool with that. I want you guys to have, medical. I think that's super important. So we'll get in there and we'll do that. Break it down Barney style for me, please.
This guy's asked a couple times. It's gone by, but
What is
what's
it?
your tattoo sleeve of?
Oh, it's a man's ruin theme. So it's all the things that have, it's all the things in my life that have, caused me pleasure, caused me pain. Everything from, riding bikes to the military, women, firearms, a lot of military stuff. It's Troy Lee design stuff, which, a lot of just reference to the military, like the bombs and the guns and the. I used to ride bikes until I got married, and I wasn't allowed to anymore. So.
The
Hope she's
dildos
not
on
watching
his
this
sleeve.
right now. Dildos. I've got dildos. That was a very painful time in my life. Stretched me out real good.
God damn it. This is
A naked
Tacticon.
dude. Yes. This used to be a dude, but then I converted back to heterosexuality, and I made him a female. Female. Who
I just remembered we had a question a little bit earlier. What was our podcast going to be called? To a Procast.
To a Procast is what it's going to be.
Yeah, that was a while back. That just clicked in my brain.
Any thoughts on topics for a podcast? I will thoroughly do my research and talk about those things. I've never done a podcast, so I don't know what to talk about. I'll just probably sit on there and start rambling, kind of like we are right now. I think it would be, probably best to get our cues from you guys on what to do a podcast about. So again, so here's the thing. When this video ends and you want to go post those comments, give us some insight into some podcast ideas, things that you want us to talk about, things that you want to hear.
Yeah, that's
the
great
podcast, the podcast ideas that we like that we may or may not use that we like. We'll give something away for those for sure. Start making suppressors. We actually did get SOT, which allows us to manufacture
Super operating
suppressors.
tax is what it's called.
Super operating tax.
Yeah, we're super operators now.
Will allow us to manufacture those, so we could. Shout out to, now they're not cheap, but shout out to Huxworks and their flow suppressors. If you guys haven't seen these things yet, they are fucking incredible. The way that they operate, the way that the gases flow through them. They are amazing things. That's all I'll say. I'm not going to get into details on them. You can look them up yourself and see what they do.
They're pretty neat.
They are very neat. I know Mr. Guns and Gear covers them in a couple of his videos, and he does a really good job doing it.
He's got some of the best suppressor breakdowns I've really seen on YouTube.
Yeah, dude.
Wicked
Mr.
smart.
Guns and Gear is I like that dude a lot.
Yeah, super cool guy. Erector
like,
suppressors is what she means.
Well, now that we got on the topic of, dildos and vaping, it's just taking a turn for the worse.
Degeneracy.
I'm having a hard time finding.
Neat nerds. Yeah. If you ain't with neat, you can.
How neat is that?
That's pretty neat.
It's pretty neat.
If you haven't seen that video, Nature Walk, you should, and the fact that you haven't says a whole lot about yourself. So.
You still love your battle packs? Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, I fuck with those battle packs.
Yep. Carry one every day.
I carry one every day, man.
Every day.
Podcast topic: what can we do as Americans to reclaim this government, especially California?
That's great. Leave that in the comment of this video once this is officially over.
I don't know that we're going to need to reclaim the government. I think the government is deteriorating all on its own, to be completely honest with you. I think they will...
What do you run in your Tacticon setup?
But yes, we need to reclaim the government, but I don't think we're going to have to actually actively do something. I think it's kind of disintegrating one politician at a time. They're going to dig their own grave.
Yeah, it's kind of happening. You should do a range day with Donut Operator and Brandon. That'd be cool.
Yeah, they don't fuck with guys like us with 50,000 subs, man. We're like small fish. You got to bring something to the table, 6-figure subscribers.
We also haven't reached out to them.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm a little afraid.
I'm running under an assumption. Yeah. He's got he'll be too starstruck with Brandon Herrera, so he won't know what to do.
I just want to touch his hair.
I just want to run my.
I just want to touch his locks.
I want to run my fingers through the luscious locks. Moving to Reno next. You're moving next to Reno May, or you're moving to Reno next May? See what I did there? Okay.
That's great.
AK Jesus. Podcast topic: how to train in restricted states like California. Okay, so that would be an amazing podcast topic on how to train. It's just, here's the deal. Do you still own the 401k RIP? Who's ABC Patriot? And how do you know about 401k RIP 401k? So that was the license plate on the car that I had.
Oh,
so that person knows me.
I think you talked about it.
I never would have.
Huh.
Huh. Nope.
Huh.
Anyway, how do you train in a communist state like California? That is a great question. Train as if you were not in California. That is my answer. You have every...
That was a great legal answer.
Do not take legal advice from me. What I am telling you right now is the Second Amendment of our Constitution gives you the right to do...
A lot.
It gives you the right to bear arms, man. That's a period. And arms being anything that you hold in your hands or wear on your body to defend yourself against tyranny and against enemies of all foreign and domestic. It states it very clearly. It states it very clearly that it shall not be infringed.
And it states that it's not only arms of defense, but it's arms of offense as well. So,
dude, period. So train as if, train as you fight. I know that sounds like a really bad, feds are in the stream. Yeah. I don't really give a shit. I'm not, I don't care. I'm not doing anything. I'm not selling you anything that is illegal. What I am telling you is that you have fundamental rights under the Second Amendment, and obviously you will have to train at your own risk if you are, if you're doing things outside of the bounds of whatever the ATF has set for you or the state of California has set for you. But the reality of it is, I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah. We will.
How large is your staff? It is about 7 3/4 inches. Was he talking about? You're talking about my employees?
Yeah.
About 33 right now. Can I get a TQ? Antonio, sure. You just got to comment on the video when it's done. Say I said Antonio, yes, you can.
Antonio, I heard it. We'll make it happen.
ATF bad.
ATF it bad.
ATF bad.
ATF bad.
Indeed.
So I
ATF gay.
got a question for you guys.
That's okay. I love it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got a
Right
question
on.
for you guys. I am breaking a lot more into the, what's the word I'm looking for? The new shooter school stuff, a lot more training videos coming up. What is some of the primary stuff that you guys want to see in that training kind of segment? What do you want to work on? What do you want me to show you how to work on? That.
Cool. Yeah, you're saying post that in the comments after the video gets not live. And
Either that or now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Either or.
Either way, we're going to comb through the comment. After the video is not live anymore, it'll give us the opportunity to comment on your comments. Some of the things that we've asked you to do, which is give us ideas for the 2A Procast, things that you guys want to hear. Obviously, yeah, sure, it's our podcast, but like it would be pointless on me doing something that you guys don't want to listen to. So ideas for that, ideas on what he just talked about. We'd love some insight. Things that are genuinely insightful on those comments, we will do our best. I can't give away the entire farm, but we will kind of pick and choose throughout that to give some things away. So we are absolutely doing that. Some will be IFAKs and tourniquets and things in the medical sector is what I'm gonna do. And maybe a few of those laser sights that I talked about. I'll say it again in case you missed it at the beginning of the podcast or in the beginning of the YouTube live. We're doing 50% off on like the OG laser sight. Again, there's nothing special about it other than the price. It's gonna be $15. You have to sign up you gotta go to Tacticon.com and sign up for the email list to get notified of the coupon code. And then once a week, every week, we're gonna be doing like a special, like a deep, deep discount on certain products. So if you sign up for that, you'll get those 50% off depending on like what product it is and what week it is. And we're gonna be, I think, giving away a ton of those laser sights as well on the comments for the people who showed up today, for the people that end up commenting after the YouTube is not live anymore. So.
Word.
Yep.
Alex, this is for you. Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
He said he wanted to hear my sweet, soothing voice say Yahtzee.
Oh,
That was
nice.
it. That was for him.
It's romantic.
Yeah.
Freaking lasers.
Freaking lasers on your freaking head.
Sharks with lasers. The OG laser 1x1 cube, indeed.
Giveaway nods, not happening. Nice try.
Nice try.
Nice try.
IFAK training, yes, absolutely. We need to do some IFAK training. We have not done that.
Send Nolan on another class.
Sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, maybe this time I won't quit.
I'll just get it. Yeah, I'll just get his final check together for when he gets back on that one. Fuck.
But look at us now.
TA socks. TA socks. Now, there's 3 things that TA socks could mean.
Don't.
Tacticon armament, socks, like you want Tacticon armament socks for your feet, you misspelled Tacticon armament rocks, or you misspelled Tacticon armament sucks. I'm hoping you're asking for the first one, which is
I hope it's all three.
the socks. ATF, we're gonna need to get those cuck checks.
No lube needed.
Probably, no lube needed. Breakout gonna make an AR? Yes, that's what we were out testing today for Breakout Manufacturing. It's an AR platform, AR-15, chambered in 308 and 6.5 Creedmoor. That is gonna be the initial one, and then we will do a chambered in 5.56 variant. But no rush on that, just because we're trying to get the 308 and the 6.5 Creedmoor one down. What's really cool about it is it's an actual AR platform. It is the same size, the same weight. I mean, it is very, very comparable. A little bit more felt recoil from the 308. It's a badass rifle, very wieldy, unlike AR-10s, which are typically heavy and overbuilt. GBRS blows.
More medical training. All right, I'll do a little bit more medical training, because when I teach you guys something, when I make a video on it, I want to be incredibly proficient on it. I'm always learning, but that's something I could definitely learn some more on before I drop that information on you guys. So I will be practicing in the meantime. That's one reason I'm not going to teach CQB stuff.
AR-15s are 5.56, AR-10s are 308, 6.5. I get it. You're absolutely right. I totally understand that. What I'm trying to do here is tell you that we are building out a smaller platform, a smaller, lighter weight AR-15 style platform that is chambered in 308. I don't know if you guys have AR-10s. If you do, they're heavy, they're unwieldy, they're usually longer. They are just a total pain in the ass to carry tactically. Far more so, in my opinion, than your traditional AR. So what we were trying to do is we were trying to chamber an AR-15 size and weight rifle in 308, which we have successfully done, but now we are working on some feed issues that we are having. And then after that...
AR-12.5.
AR-12.5. There, yes.
That's great.
Yes, AR-12.
Congratulations, you just named our rifle.
AR-12.5. That is what we're building. Thank you. You get a car. You get a medic kit. You get a medical kit. Any further plans for Breakout Manufacturing was a previous question on there. 2011 is, we're trying to do a sub $1,000 2011. That would be nice.
That would be cool.
That is like a...
It's a hope, that's a goal.
It's a hope, a goal, but obviously you can't call it a 2011, or can we?
We can call it a double stack 1911.
There we go.
So staccato,
Yeah.
the fact that you trademarked that, you can go eat a bag of dicks. That's ridiculous.
I know. How did you...
No one can use 2011 but us.
I know. The prices on web store is in American dollars.
Yes.
I don't know what that means. Yes, it's
Yeah.
in American dollars.
Unless it somehow converts.
Is it going to be a 16-inch barrel? Yes. Okay, so 308 obviously does not care about barrel length as much as 5.56 does, as you guys probably already know. I'm preaching to the choir, but just some information. 308 6.5 Creedmoor cares less about barrel length than a 5.56.
Hannah, that's a great comment.
What?
Please read.
Jake has a case of dicks to feed staccato. I do. I have one right over here. There's a couple of them in there. I'd be happy to.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
You
lost
could
for
really-
words now. I don't know what to say.
You could really stick
You had
auto.
me. You had me at dicks.
You had me at dicks.
So can we bug you all the time, like Brandon Herrera, with where's the AK-50?
Sure.
Jake, where's the lightweight 308 AR? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're working on it actively. Like I said, we're out there today working on it. Yeah, fuck, people were bugging the hell out of Brandon Herrera for the AK-50, huh?
Yeah.
He's made like 3 of them so far, I think.
Yeah, he's
That's
made
what
a few.
he was telling me that at SHOT
About
Show.
level 3 plus full kit. What are your opinions on 3 plus and level 4? We have a video on that. If you want to go check it out. Jake's opinion on armor.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty good.
There is, the title of it is Why Level 4 Sucks and Why Level 3 is the Worst. Whew.
You started it.
But I deliver on that.
Yeah. It's true.
And you'll see why in the video, I promise. I go into my full opinion on it.
Wear AR 12.5.
Where's the AR 12.5?
Hashtag wear AR 12.5.
Oh, where is it? It's in the armory right now. It's
well,
like
no,
on
no,
the
no.
other side of the
It's
facility.
what they would say, where's the AK-50?
Oh yeah.
So it's
Where's
now
the AR 12?
hashtag wear,
Hashtag where's the AR 12.5?
wear
Right.
AR 12.5.
I got you. As an Army veteran, what advice do you have for someone starting their own business?
You gotta fail, and then you gotta fail some more. Never win, then you fail. The only thing you'll ever learn is from failure.
My advice to you is don't listen.
To Wes Watson.
If you guys haven't seen Wes Watson, you must go see Wes Watson. Find him. Penitentiary Life, GP Penitentiary Life. He's Wes Watson, dude, and he'll tell you how to start a business.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does he do? You don't even know what you don't even know what
You don't know what the penitentiary
dude,
was like.
this guy's just fucking all roided out. He'll be like, he's like, you don't even know what it's like not having a pull-up bar. I'm like, I've never had to worry about what it was like not having a pull-up bar because I don't break the fucking law, bro. Like, anyway.
Back to his comment.
Back to your comment. If you're wondering about how to start a business in the tactical industry, stay the fuck away from any of those guys out there that are telling you to fail big, fail hard. Look, yeah, things are gonna happen, and they're gonna go wrong. It happens every day, whatever. You just gotta drive on and get over it. The best piece of advice I can give you is do the research that you need to do and prepare so that you don't fail. We have more successes than failures in our business because we do a lot of market research. I figure out, is this a good fit for the demographic that we're serving to? Is it not, right? I don't just I gotta fail, so I'm gonna launch every product that I possibly can. I'm gonna fail big. Do some products fail? Absolutely. Do I do a ton of research before we make a product? Absolutely. So that I don't have to fail big and fail hard and fail. You don't have to fail all the goddamn time like these motivational gurus will tell you have to do. Does shit happen? Absolutely. So the best piece of advice that I can give you along those lines is you have to continue on even if you don't see a dollar, because for the first year and a half I was in business, I don't think we sold a damn thing. I think it was 18 months that I didn't have a sale. I think because we started in February. I am sorry, it was not 18 months. It was 18 months before I think I had a sale on our actual website. So what it was we started the business in February 2015, and then come September, I think we made our first sale, but it was on Etsy, and it was a purse holster, right? I just randomly posted on a marketplace, and I was like, oh, this marketplace thing has something to it. So I went over to Amazon, I tried to sell it on there, I was like, oh, we'll start on the marketplaces. That'll be the launch pad. And then it wouldn't be a year after that before I actually made the first sale on the actual website. However, I highly recommend you just stick it out, because when that first sale comes in and when somebody gives you their hard-earned money for something that you made, it is an incredible feeling, and it will motivate you more than you could possibly imagine. It is more meaningful than the dollars that are hitting your hand. It is an exchange of hard work for your services that I don't know. It just kept me going. I really liked it. Anyway, that is my really long-winded answer to your very short question. I need Jake in a LabCorp FAFO shirt. Indeed. Do you have any good ones in here?
12.5 BBC 15, only at Tacticon Armament.
12.5 BBC 15. So what I wanted to do, now unfortunately with Breakout Manufacturing, I have a partner, so I have to run everything by him, and it may not get passed. But I can't do all the dumb shit that I do here at Tacticon. He's a little more
Stoic.
diplomatic
That's a good word.
than I am. However, what I wanted to do was I wanted to name all of my weapon systems after a liberal politician. So like the Pelosi pistol, or the what else did we have? Because we talked about this.
Yeah.
By stamping their name as the model on the firearm, I mean, it just, I don't know if it's is it a good idea or is it a bad idea? Do you think it would be, and if so, can you give me some ideas?
I think there's a
on what it should be?
pending.
Oh, what what lawsuit isn't pending with liberals and firearms?
That's a good point.
And I'm sorry to get political. I'm sorry. Liberals, it does, look, okay.
And
I don't mean to get, there are plenty of fucking liberals who respect the Second Amendment. So if you are one of them, I didn't mean to get political. I am sorry. But what I am referring to are politicians, and Republicans included, if Republicans devalue or discriminate against our intrinsic right to bear arms, then yeah, I'm putting your name on a firearm. That is my goal. Like the Beto O'Rourke.
Beto 15.
Oh, dude, it's got to be the Beto 15.
Beto 15.
Like, I'm going to take your
Hell
AR-15s.
yeah,
Fuck
we're
you,
gonna
dude.
do
You're going to have one named after you.
The
And
Biden brace. Yeah.
The Biden brace.
Biden's blaster.
The Cheney shotgun would buy one.
Shit, if you need terrible ideas, hire me. My wife says I'm full of them.
The Newsom 15.
The Newton shoot.
The Newton shooting. Biden blaster. I like it.
Sleepy Joe shotgun.
It's almost as good as the Yeet cannon. Sleepy Joe shoddy. Tiger stripe.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up here in a second. Any last questions? Cover the last two.
Sam.
What did he say?
Sam took it to the next level.
Where is it?
Right here. The Kennedy scope. Fuck. You get an IFAC. You get an IFAC.
God damn.
Woo, child. That was.
Ooh. Ooh.
Fuck.
Dark. Is the Kennedy scope waterproof?
We are getting all sorts of naughty on here today, aren't we? Jesus.
The Gavin Gat.
The Gavin Gad, I like it. The Chirac 2011. The Chirac.
Sam wins.
Chirac
Sam
20.
does win.
I think Sam wins on the, yeah.
Just for the record, I just leave a comment after the video ends to have a chance to win. Correct. Yeah. And if you feel extra spicy, leave a joke or even leave an idea for a podcast, what you want to see training videos.
Yeah,
of.
if you're still on here and you left a fucking comment and we talked about your question or your comment, that will, I'm going to have to pick and choose. Like, it depends on how many of you. I can't, like,
Can't
give away like
$150,000
$60,000 worth of shit. But if you left a comment and it was, obviously important and we responded to it, then yeah. And if we didn't respond to it, doesn't mean it wasn't important. I just fucking missed it. But feel free to go back in there and leave the comments. I will answer them if I didn't get to them on the live, because it'll be static and I can do it when I have time. Left a condom. Okay. Did I say condom or comment?
Doesn't matter. It's on the
Jesus.
internet forever now.
God damn it.
You give away $60K worth of stuff, one of us will touch you.
Guys are. I said, yes, you said condom. Nice. Again,
Thank
why,
you, Jake.
why are your shirts off? That is a good question.
Because I've got a gun in my pants, and YouTube says no.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah, YouTube says I can't do
They say
that.
now.
Maybe next one we'll do it, but
I found you guys a month ago. TA is now my first stop to gear and support others and stuck in California. Yeah, thank you, my friend. Awesome. Cool. Yep.
you know what, Coles? You've asked me like 4 times, dude.
There it is.
There you go.
Do we have a tip button on the
No, I'll set it up next time. Tips for toes.
tips for tips for toes?
Tips for toes.
You dirty little termites.
Doge. All right, ladies, gents, guys, gals, pals.
Oh shit! When are you getting to the Insta DMs?
When am I getting to the Insta DMs?
When are we getting to the Insta DMs?
Oh, I'm
That's the question.
gonna try and start combing through those. If not tonight, probably tomorrow morning. I've got a lot of stuff to do, and I will get to them. I promise you that I will. I'm gonna be on a flight in the next couple of days, but I will have plenty of time to get to them, and I will get to them. So,
Yeah.
just keep an eye on the YouTube comments, because that's how I'm gonna have to get a hold of you. YouTube's weird. I'm trying to figure out a better system, but I will get to you. Just give me time. Be patient with me.
He's flying out to interview for GBRS.
Yeah. So I gotta go inject a bunch of steroids real quick.
And suck hella dick. All right. We're probably end this before we get in trouble.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we love you guys. Thank you so much. Do you guys do side plates? Yes, we do side plates.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.